After 4 years of heavenly instruction, the young prophet Joseph Smith received the gold plates from the angel Moroni on a sacred September day in 1827. By then he understood the gravity of his charge. He was not to show the plates to anyone. Not yet. For 4 years Joseph had shared with his family the angel's annual September visits. Now the plates were real, tangible, and to be kept in total secrecy. Yet Joseph was told, a time would come when others would see and testify. One of the most remarkable witnesses came not from the pulpit, but through a woman of quiet grace and a God of divine mercy. Her name was Mary Whitmer, matriarch of the home where Joseph, Emma, and Oliver Cowdery had taken refuge in June of 1829 during the final stretch of translation. Mary would become the only woman known to have seen the gold plates, and what she saw she never denied. Peter and Mary Whitmer had offered their bedroom for the work. Day after day Joseph and Oliver translated at a small wooden table. The plates, always present, covered but plainly visible, 6 inches thick, 6 by 8 in size. Joseph used sacred tools to translate, not by reading the plates in the traditional sense, but by the gift and power of God. Meanwhile Mary's daily burdens grew. Her home was full. Her privacy was gone. The rhythm of life disrupted by sacred labor. At times, the only voices she heard were Joseph and Oliver murmuring from the next room. Their occasional stone-skipping breaks may have clashed with her German-born sense of duty. Tensions rose. Even Martin Harris's wife had turned against the work, despite Martin's looming $3,000 pledge to fund the first printing, equivalent to over $100,000 today. It wouldn't have been unreasonable for Mary to ask them all to leave. But then heaven answered. One afternoon, while walking to the barn, Mary encountered a man who was unfamiliar to her, and it seemed strange he should be on her property. According to her son's record, it was the angel Moroni himself. The written record states the following. She met a stranger carrying something that looked like a knapsack. At first she was a little afraid, but he spoke to her kindly and explained the nature of the work in her home. She was filled with unexpressible joy. He untied the knapsack and showed her a bundle of plates, exactly as the later witnesses described them. He turned them leaf by leaf, showing her the engravings. It was true, it was true. She had heard the stories Joseph and Oliver were sharing, most likely overhearing them even as they fell from Joseph's lips as he translated them. She had been a first-hand witness to the miracle of the unplowed field. In a single night, unseen hands had plowed the field, sparing her son David from the task and allowing him to bring Joseph, Emma, and Oliver safely to her home, so they could continue the translation without interruption. These were days never to be forgotten. Moroni's divine visitation gave Mary the strength to press forward. She was not only the sole woman ever granted that sacred view, but also the very first witness after the prophet himself.